Once upon a time, Dr. Mbuyiseni Ndlozi advised Mr. President Cyril Ramaphosa to seek help with his mental issues because he believed that Cyril Ramaphosa is suffering from a mental illness. This advice was a perfect advice that he should now give it to his own president, the EFF president, Julius Malema. Dumela Kazi, welcome back to the cafe. Lebitso la ka ke K. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're a returning Sabi, thank you so much for gracing us with your presence. Well, if you are new, make sure that you don't leave without subscribing, and make sure that you comment down below with your own views, and also do like this video. It helps a lot. Without wasting any more time, let's get into this one. So the Portfolio Committee is busy in Parliament, both virtually as well as physically. But we need to talk about a specific case that was doing the rounds on social media. It is our Mr. Julius Malema. As we all know that he is a media grabber. He grabs every single attention that is good and that is bad as well. Because obviously since the beginning of the EFF, I don't think the whole popularity did help the EFF to win any votes, right? Obviously they've got their own votes to win the whole thing, to be the ruling party, and it doesn't look like there will ever be a ruling party, not as yet at the moment, because we've got the MK that is growing immensely. We've got other parties that are emerging, and we will see parties that are growing faster than what EFF is doing. But anyway, this is not about that. I know the EFF minions will come for me, and I'm ready for you guys, because I don't have time to answer you on the comment section if you're coming with your old vileness. But Mr. Julius Malema is suffering from anger issues. One of the things that the ANC advised Malema to take was anger management classes, rather. And I believe that the ANC did see that this guy is suffering from real serious anger issues, because each and everything to him, it is an attack. And also on top of that, he doesn't want to take it, but he wants to give it. He always wants to give it, but he never wants to take it. This is what he did in Parliament. I believe this was yesterday. Check it out.
You can't say there is any hands raised there.
Thank you, Honorable Malema.
You can't see there is a hand being raised there when you say, can I see if there is a hand raised there? You can't see. So I'm rising on a point of order here, Chair, that this guy must not speak about my children, must speak about me. If he wants to take me on, he must take me on. I went to a public school. I come from a family which has got nothing. I'm not like him from a privileged family. He must stop being a coward.
Honorable members, let's listen to the Honorable Malema.
He must stop being a coward and fighting children. Don't talk about my children, talk about me. I can attend to you ideologically, theoretically, physically, and otherwise, including outside. Yeah. I'm not responsible for your father giving birth to a brainless
Honorable Malema.
Stupid minister.
Thank you, Honorable Malema. Unfortunately, I don't think that's necessarily a point of order. I understand the sentiment, and once again, members, and this is again a comment in respect of question and answer.
I'm saying that boy must not talk about my children. That boy must not talk about my children.
Thank you, Honorable Malema.
He must never go to my children. My children are a no-go area for racists like you and those racists of the DA. I'm not scared of all of you.
Thank you,
not
Honorable
go to my
Malema.
Children and tell that boy never to speak about my children.
So obviously you can see this was just an anger exploding, blazing all over the show. This is a call for help. This is a call for help. We all know each and every time Malema feels attacked, any conversation, any debate, Malema feels attacked all the time, and he feels like he needs to shout. It's like someone who grew up with 10 family members who was not seen by the mother or the father or whatever, and they always wanted to be more louder in order for them to be listened to. It's a real mental issue, like you were not the one who's chosen all the time in the family gathering, and you had to make a lot of the most noise in order for you to be picked. In most cases, I would say that he's not chosen, but he is chosen because obviously he is a well-known political party president or political party owner. I would say he is the owner because he does the cleaning in there. He does the doing everything in the EFF. But I would say that he is the owner, but your CIC as the EFF people. But anyway, I feel like he is chosen. He's the chosen one to be the EFF header. So why is he trying to be noisy each and every time? I mean, they always say that they are so intelligent, so well educated, and so well traveled, and so well everything. But the way that Julius Malema acts, it feels like he doesn't have facts, and he has to make all the fuss like a little spoiled brat, throwing his own toys all over the show in order for him to get the necessary attention. He scrambles for each and every attention, each and everywhere. You cannot start a conversation by someone else's imaginary children and expect them not to retaliate using the same notion that you used. You spoke about the children of other people, but then when the people are talking about your own spoiled brats, you don't want them to talk about them because you think you are the most special thing in the whole world. Everything goes for you. Remember, you got 9%. The party got 9%. You cannot be the dictator that doesn't have a say anywhere else than your party. You are not the ruling party of this country. So that means your dictatorship mentality is just going to end there in parliament with debates, nothing else. You're not going to be able to sign any laws. You're not going to be able to control anyone. We are not in some kind of a country where everything that you say goes. So if you are going to talk about other people's children, they are going to talk about your own children. And for that matter, your own children are all over social media. And on top of that, that means you invited the whole scrutiny to your own children by acting as if your own children are just children going to a normal school and it's just a normal day for you, and other people shouldn't take their children to private schools and all of these expensive schools going to with private car. And I can tell you right now, they've got securities. They definitely have securities. High profile people do make sure that their children are well taken care of, because you never know what will happen when your child is out there. So I just want to understand this guy. This guy's anger needs to be studied somewhere. Maybe in Verts, UCT, maybe you need to try. Maybe if you are doing your PhD in psychology, you need to consult this guy and study him, because his anger is on another level. And I know there will be a lot of EFF followers in this video trying to tear me apart. You're not gonna do it. You're just going to say whatever you want to say, but you're not gonna do it. I'm not the same as Julius Malema, who feels attacked each and every time every single person is debating with him. That's what I'm saying, and that's what I said. Thank you so much for watching till this far. Please let me know, what do you think? Do you think it is his attitude towards other people, or it's just an attitude towards people with a different skin color from him? Because maybe he was not going to disrespect like that, because obviously he also disrespected the chairperson in parliament. That was the first person that he disrespected, and went on to actually tried to disrespect another member in parliament, and he didn't win. He didn't win because he looked like a lunatic for me. He looks like a lunatic. You cannot talk about other people's children and you don't want your own children to be the matter of the subject. That's what I said. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic one. Please make sure you subscribe, like this video, and also please do comment down below with your own views. I'll see you on my next upload. Have a fantastic one. Peace out.